So after fully discharging it, well, according to this inverter, I fully discharged it to 10.1 volts under load, but I had a 300 watt load on it, so it was pulling 30 amps. So the sagging the lines and the drop in the voltage of batteries, when I shut this off, went back up to like 11.3, 11.4 volts. Batteries at that voltage, LiPos have a ton of power left in them, at least 25%, if not more. And so far, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see if I can get you in here. But 86.4 amp hours back into this battery, which is pretty awesome. That means I am able to use about 85 amp hours out of this inverter. That's awesome. Very happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. So far, what I've been thinking with these batteries has been correct. After discharging them fairly heavily, and then fully charging them, I only have about 20 amps coming in on solar. I'm sitting at 12.8-ish volts, and my house is taking 45 amps, and I was just using that inverter with that pressure washer because I washed the Jeep and I washed the tires in that Jeep, and that takes a lot of power. And even after that, it is a warmer day. My batteries are sitting at 46 Fahrenheit, but all in all, batteries staying way higher in voltage. Like, this is 0.4 of a volt higher than I'd normally expect to be right now, so that's pretty neat. Hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Well, today's Sunday. Now the entire house, everything except for the 240 is off grid, and it has been since early this morning. And we're sitting at 13.3 volts at the inverter, and 13.5, 13.6 at the charge controllers. We have a decent amount of power, around 50 amps coming in. Not a lot. It's getting later in the day, so I'm past my peak power, like way past. But and it's winter sun, so it's just bad angle. That's what we got for sun and cloud. But boy, after my first discharge, because these sat float charged probably for, I don't know, maybe a month. Can't remember, whatever the last time my off-grid weekend was that I made a video of. And ever since I discharged them fairly heavily, and then I charged them right back up. And now, like, even when the cloud was over and I was only getting 5 or 6 amps of charge, my wife used the microwave. It only dipped to about 12.6 volts, and that was under load. And most of the day I did not have sun. This is just recently I've gotten this much power. But earlier today it was very cloudy. It actually was snowing a little bit, but now it's doing much better. So I'm gonna continue testing the batteries and seeing how they act if I regularly use them. Not nearly as discharged as I did, but I mean, use them more often, but not quite as much amp hour capacity out of them. And I think they'll respond much better. They already have, and I'm very happy with how it worked today. And this is the entire house now, where before I was only using half the house was running off of. This is the furnace, hot water heater, freezer, fridge, it's everything. Where before it was only all the plugs in the main floor, a couple plugs upstairs. None of the plugs downstairs I don't think were off grid before. So very happy with this right now, and I'll keep updating you guys. I gotta say, that's a beautiful sight. See the batteries getting fully charged from solar. Nice having some sunny days for once. Looking forward to summer, or spring and summer, where I get more of them. We're on the grid. 12.8 volts. The sun is going down. It's 4:30. We only have sun till about 5, and then it's completely down. And this is what I gotta do to go back onto the grid now. I'm only gonna do this little bit here and there because the batteries at work out. All lights are on. And this is how easy it is. Make sure you shut everything off in the house that you don't want to shut off without you saving anything. So solar off. There. Everything just turned off. And utility on. I like how they put a weight here so you can't get it. Anyways, here we go. And that's it. We are on utility power. Now, upstairs, I'm going to turn the lights off. I got to turn my inverter off. Now it's off, and I'll turn the safety on just because. That's it. That's a system. That's how easy it is.